Hello and good morning, Sudoku friends. Welcome to the July 10, 2023 edition of the New York Times Hard Sudoku. We'll get right to it. I'm seeing a couple of 2's blocking up here, and therefore a 2 must go here. 3 blocks across here and 1 3 blocks up. We got a 3 in this square here. Now we have a 3 here, like so. We have 9's blocking up cross, giving me 9's here or here. An 8 must go down here somewhere because this 8 forces an 8 to go here or here. Just 1 4 in the grid. Well. But a 2 blocks down here and here, therefore 2 must go here. We now have 2's here and here. And a 2 blocking down and over, so 2 goes here or here. We got 3's here or here. 6 here or here. 5's. Can't say much about the 5's. But here's an 8, of course, because these two 8's block here, right? So here's an 8. We must have 1's here or here, and here or here, because this one blocks down and this blocks over. So one of these is a 1. Speaking of 1's, we have 2 1's blocking these 4 squares, and this 1 blocks over here. So here's a 1. Now this 1 blocks across, so does this. Here's a 1, and as I said earlier, I think one of these must be a 1 now. A 2 must go in this square, because this 2 blocks here and here, and this 2 blocks here. So a 2 goes here. 4, 6, and 9 for these squares. The 4 blocks here and here, so here's a 4. Now we have 4's blocking up. One of these is a 4 blocking over. We have a 4 and a 3 in 2 of these 3 squares. And here, of course, we have a 6 and a 9, and therefore here we have a 5 and 7. So 5 here or here. 5 or 7, 6 and 9. And we got 6 here or here. 5, 6, 9. Yes, so we got 9 blocking down. This is a 9-5 pair because we got 9 and 5 blocking down. And that automatically makes this a 6. And therefore this is a 6. These being 9 and 5 makes these two a 4 and a 7. And these therefore a 2, which can't go here, and a 9. Yes, 2 blocks up and down. Yes, I think we said that earlier. One of these is a 2. We got a 6 blocking across here and up here. One of these is a 6 blocking up. This 6 blocks up, this blocks across. So here's a 6. Now we got 9, 6 here and 9, 6 here. So these two squares must be 9 and 6. We also have 9 and 6 blocking over, so the 9's and the 6's are pretty restricted. 9 must go here, here, or here, and 6 must go here, here, or here. Is that not true? Yes, 9, 6. Am I onto something here? 9 and 6 can't go here or here. 9 and 6 can't go here, so 9 and 6 must go in 2 of these 3 squares here. I'm wondering if we can figure out anything else from that. I don't think so, at least not just yet. 5, 7, 9 here, 4, 7, 8 here, of course. Now that'll have to wait. So I'm looking now at column 3. We need to find a 1, 5, 6, 8, 9. We know that a 6 and 9 and 6 and 9 block here and here. So a 6 and a 9 must go in 2 of these 3 squares here. And as far as the 6s are concerned, only these 2 squares can be used. So we know that these are 9 and 6 anyway. And why am I only seeing this now? 5 and 6 here, 1 blocks across, 1 blocks up, 1 goes here naturally. Why didn't I see that? Now this is a 1. And we have a 1 here as well. And that happens to be the last one of this puzzle. Can we do more damage? 6, 9 here, 8 across. We knew that one of these is an 8. We also have 8s in one of these two, of course. So not a huge help. So 3 and 4 up here somehow. In addition to those, we need to find a 5 and a 7. And that's not so obvious, is it? So this is an 8 or a 9. We need a 5, 6, 8, and a 9 down here. 6 and 5 here. This is an 8 or a 9. This is a 5 or an 8. 6, 9 here and 6, 9 here, by the way. So that gives us 5 givens for column 2. What are the other ones? 6, 9 here, 6, 9 here. That gives me a 3 for this square. And for one of these 2 squares. So now we got 6, 9 and 6, 9. Missing are 7, 4, and 5. 4 must go in one of these squares here. 4 can't go here, so 4 could also go here conceivably. I believe we have 7, 4, 7, 5 here and a 7, 5 here. Of course, these are both 7, 5s, but this square is interesting because it cannot be a 1, 2, 3, and it cannot be a 4 because one of these is a 4, making one of these a 4. Therefore, this cannot be a 4. So not a 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be a 5, but not a 6, 9, or 8. So yes, we got a 7, 5 here and a 7, 5 here. And now we have 5 givens in column 1. 7, 5, 7, 5, 4, 6, 8, and 9. Something is happening in row 5. And what's happening is that even though we only have 3 givens, we have a restriction on the 4s and the 8s. So look at this square here. It can only be a 4 or an 8. We need a 4, 7, 8 for this column. So this is a 4 or an 8. And because we have a lot of givens blocking this square, we have the same givens blocking this square, I believe, because this cannot be a 1, 2, 3. It can be a 4, yes, but not a 5, 6, 7, or a 9. So these 2 squares must be 4 and 8. Can we do anything with that? Well, it tells me that a 4 is certainly blocking across here, there, and this 4 is blocking up here. So one of these must be a 4. We also know that one of these must be a 4, by the way. And I think that has implications for column 1. We have a 7, 5 here. We agree on that, I'm sure. So let's have a look at this square. We know that it can't be a 4 or an 8. It can also not be a 1, 2, 3. could be a 6, yes, and a 9. So this is a 6, 9. And do you remember what this was? That's right, that's a 6, 9, 2. So we got 6, 9 here and 6, 9 here. Missing are 4s and 8 because we have 7 5s here, right? So this is a 4, 8, and this is a 4, 8. How beautiful is that? We have a crisscross pattern of 4, 8 pairs and 6, 9 pairs. Does it do anything for me though? I'm not so sure because this is getting to be a lot of data to keep in my poor mind. We got choose here, 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 or here. But it follows now that this 5 blocks across here, and this is a 6, 9. So a 5 must go in one of these squares here. Now we therefore have 5s here or here. Remember, this is a 4, 8. This is complicated. This is very complicated. But look at the 2, 6 block up, 2, 6 block across. These two squares must be 2 and 6, leaving a 4, 9, and a 5 for these squares. 9. I know this is 5, 9, so the 4 must go here or here. Let's see, we know that this cannot be a 4. We know we got a 4, 8 here. What did they do to my puzzle today? They made it difficult. Let me look at these squares again. They must be a 6, 9, 5, and 8. So this is an 8 or a 9. But we have a 9 in one of these squares, don't we? And why is that, you may ask? Well, remember how we said that these have to be 2 and 6? This 9 blocks down. It follows, therefore, that one of these is a 9, blocking across here, making an 8 out of this square. Is that going to help? Yes. It's going to give me an 8 here because this 8 blocks across. We got 2 8s blocking up here, so here's an 8. And we already knew that one of these had to be an 8, right? So 7, 5, 6, 9. What is missing? A 4. The 4 blocks up, so here's a 4. 7, 5, 7, 5. 7 blocks up. This now must be a 5, and this must be a 7. So now we got 7 and 8 in these two squares, making these a 3, 4, and a 5. And that makes this a 5 because this 5 blocks across and this 5 blocks up, right? So here's a 5, 2, 6. We said 4 and 9 for the other ones. So the 4 goes here and the 9 here and the 5 here, I believe. Here we're looking for a 7 and a 9. We know that this must be the 9 now. And we now have a 7 here. We got a 7 in one of these squares and in one of these squares. Therefore, this must be a 7, making this a 4. This is turning out to be quite some puzzle. I really love it. It's challenging. It's quite challenging. And its solution seems to depend on finding pairs of 4, 8, and 6, 9. That's really elegant. The 4 blocks over here, so here's a 4, and this therefore must be a 7. 6, 9, 7, 8. Also 6, 9 here, obviously. So what was happening here? 7, 5. So of course this is a 5. And now this square must be a 5 as well. Now we have 5s here, but we have had those candidates all the time. So there's nothing new here, nothing to see, nothing to do. 6, 9 blocks over. These squares must be 6, 9 pairs, making this a 7. 6, 9, and one more, a 4. We already agreed, I think, that a 4 had to go in one of these squares here, didn't we? Or did we not? Yes, because we had 4 8s across here. So here's a 4. 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 6 9 and 6 9. Can you believe that? Oh well, let's deal with this one. It must be an 8, and therefore this must be the 4. That's the other part of the 4 8 pair. Remember, now this is a 4. We got 5 and 3 up here now. The 5 blocks up. Here's a 3, here's a 5. Blocking down, blocking up, blocking over. Here's a 5. The last digit here seems to be a 2, giving me a 2 here and a 6 here. As per previous discussion, this is a 6, 6, 6, 9, 9, 9. And here, therefore, a 8. Here we need a 9. These two must be 7 and what? And 3. 3 blocks down. Here's a 7. Here's a 3. 7, 8 here. Like so. I really love this puzzle. It did challenge my short-term memory capability though. But we got through it, and that's one of the better New York Times puzzles that we have seen in quite a while. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.